Please do not worry. We are just writing this formula so we can refer. I will have a couple of backup sessions for you where whatever we have covered in trigonometry till now will be given. Like I did limits, like I give you some vectors, right? So whatever we did in trigonometry also I'll cover. Just join the gang, okay? Good. Sine 18 is good. Along with sine 18, which other trigonometric angle will have the same value, Adit?
Cos 72.
Cos 72. Very good. Cos 72 also will be root of 5 minus 1 by 4. Now, Kushi, one small question. Can you guess why cos 72 will have the same value as sine 18?
Or the complement of it.
Array, wonderful, yeah. So what you're telling is, no, that's complement fine, but why?
Sine 90 minus theta is nothing but cos of that angle.
Bus, yeah, enough here. This much is enough here. Okay. So that's a good answer. You may not know how we did sine 18 is this value. Okay. We did a lot of, we used a lot of tricks up our sleeve and we got it. But the fact that you're able to guess or you're able to not guess, you're able to explain cos 72 indicates that your trigo is good enough. All right. Next is cos 18. Adi, can you tell me what is the value for cos 18? Mr. Adi Sunil?
Yes, sir.
You are referring, huh?
Yeah, because I wasn't there last time.
You slept off, overslept, huh? Okay. Vaishu, tell me, huh?
Yes, sir. Cos 18 is root of 10 plus 2 root 5 divided by 4.
Very good. And because of this, we have sine 72 will also be the same value.
Equal to cos 18.
Okay. Then we did, because we know cos sine 18 and cos 18, we can also find out for sine 36. Because we know sine 2 theta. Sine 2 theta is equal to 2 into sine theta into cos theta. So this is some formula which we guys have derived. Okay. So you will come to know of it later. So sine 36 is equal to, how much did we get for that? Root of 10 minus 2 root 5 by 4. Right? And therefore, what will be cos 54?
Cos sine 36.
Cos 54 will have the same value. So apart from this, is there any other value which we have to discuss? Root 5 plus 1 by 4. Root 5 plus 1 by 4 is cos 36. Cos 36 is going to be root 5 plus 1 by 4. And this will be sine of 54. Okay. So I'm just having this, we're not really comfortable with this, right? Even I don't remember them. So I'm just writing this. So when we are doing our numericals, right? Quickly we can come here, we can refer and go. Okay. So it's just like a tab away. All right. Also, we should bear in mind when we are going to do the numericals now, this in terms of pi. Okay. So sine 18, my dear friends, is sine of, how much is sine 18 in terms of pi? Thank you.
Pi by 10.
Pi by 10. Very good. And therefore, sine 36 is going to be 2 times of this.
2 pi by 10.
2 pi by 10 or sine pi by 5 is going to be 36. 54 will be sine 3 pi by 10. Correct? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
3
sir.
pi by 10 is 54. And 72 will be sine 2 pi by 5. Are we good, guys? 18, 36, 54, 72. So with this in mind, let us start attacking some sums. And also, guys, Neha, do you know what is sine A plus sine B? Just to reiterate the formulae, Neha, you there?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Girish Govardhan.
No.
What's the formula for sine A plus sine B, Girish? Ah,
Sir, is it not sine A plus B? Like, I mean,
waste, girl you are. Adit, tell da, what is sine A plus sine B?
So 2 sine of a plus b by 2 cos a minus b by 2.
See, Neha.
oh, sir, I meant, isn't it sine A plus B? Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, first is benefit of doubt. Okay, tell me about sine A minus sine B. You're back to Bangalore or still in Mysore only?
I'm still in Mysore, sir.
No wonder. Okay, see the magic Naina is going to do. Naina, tell me sine A minus sine B. Now she'll suddenly find mic issues. She says, sir, my internet is not working, blah, blah, blah. Adi Sunil, you tell me that.
2 cos x plus y by 2 and
Plus y,
sine, sorry, a plus b by 2 and sine a minus b by 2.
Hello, sir. Sir, can you hear me now?
No, that's what I know. When you don't know, you will pretend. And after it is over, you say, can you hear me now? Kalli.
Sir, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Hello, sir.
Yes, we can. All right. Very good. Thank you, Adi Sunil. Adit, what he said is correct, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Keshav, what is cos A plus cos B?
So 2 cos A plus B by 2 into cos A minus B by 2.
All right. And what is cos A minus cos B, Nihar?
So minus 2 sine A plus B by 2 sine A minus B by 2.
Okay. Guys, these are like your very important formulae. You can't afford to forget them. Neha, is it okay? Neha, all of you, please make a note of these formulae and also the new joiners, okay? Because these formula derivations I will tell you in a bit, but you must make a note of it. Karan, stop it, yeah. All you guys, why are you fighting with each other? Huh? And instead of telling to someone, you tell it to me. Huh? Guys, I'm going to disable chat, okay? I'll do it right now because I feel that you're not focusing. Nihar also did the same thing to me. You're also doing the same thing to me now.
So what?
One day you did it, no? Instead of Adit, you sent me a message. Today I got the same message from Karan.
It's the exact
Oh.
same.
Exact same message I got. So these buggers are not used to these messages and they are blaming me now privately. Not even
The
to
typo, sir.
me. And now he will be silent, Karan bhai. Huh?
So he said his mic isn't working.
So what I'll do now, I will take a screenshot of this and give it to his mom. See what your son is telling me, karke. All right. So guys, yesterday whole night, no, I couldn't sleep here. So I'm very kind of not in my elements today. I'm likely to make some mistakes and all. Please forgive me, okay? We will do the class slowly and nicely. No need to rush. Just support me today because I'm not in my elements, okay? I'm kind of chilling off. All right. Now with this background, let's slowly start doing the sums. So, okay, let's do it. Show that sine pi by 10 plus sine 13 pi by 10 equal to minus half. All right. So I want to work with Adit on this. Okay. Adit, what can we do? We have to make use of all the identities we know and also make use of these guys, the new guys which we have with us in order to do this. Okay.
Yes.
So we recognize immediately sine pi by 10 is 18. 18 we have a value, right?
Yes, sir.
So we are good with this guy. But 13 pi by 10 we don't know, right? So what shall we do now? We retain this guy as sine pi by 10, okay?
Yeah.
Then
We can split sine 13 pi by 10.
we rewrite sine 13 pi by 10. How shall I rewrite it?
So we divide 13 pi by 10, then we get pi plus 10 pi plus 3 pi by 10.
We can say pi plus 3 pi by 10,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because if I write it like this, how did I know? Means I know this is like if I divide, I'll get 1, 3 by 10. That means pi plus 3 pi by 10. So now I go back and check. Do I have 3 pi by 10 with me? Yes, 3 pi by 10 is also available. That is 54. Sine 54, I have a value, right? This one, right? So now what I can do is with this, I can solve my sum. So I'll say sine of pi plus 3 pi by 10. Okay. So sine pi by 10, again, I'll write it as it is. And sine 180 plus theta. So Keshav, can you please help me? I've forgotten sine 180 plus theta, how much?
So minus sine theta.
Minus sine theta. Wow. Okay. Can you tell me the reason why?
So it's in the third quadrant.
Oh, 180 plus theta means it is going to be in the third quadrant.
Yes, sir.
So I'm doing a little bit of playing to the gallery because we have a couple of new people, no? We are refreshing ourselves and I'm playing to the crowd also. So this is 180 plus theta will be somewhere in the third quadrant. And in third quadrant, sine is going to be negative because we have our all trigonometric ratios are going to be positive in the first quadrant. Silver, that means only sine and cosecant are going to be positive in the second quadrant. This is T. T means tangent. Okay. Tangent and cotangent will be positive in this quadrant. Okay. And here cups. That means cos and secant. Cos and its reciprocal will be positive in this quadrant. Okay. So this is the what I call, this is the convention we follow. 180 plus theta means it comes in the third quadrant. So sine is going to be, only tan is positive means sine is negative, right? So 180 means sine remains sine. So it's going to be minus sine theta. Correct, Ra? Correct, Keshav? Keshav, am I
So
correct?
in the end, your voice broke off.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Like in the absolute end.
Okay. So I'm just saying it is going to be minus sine theta, right?
Yes, sir.
So sine of sine pi plus minus sine 3 pi by 10. Now, now we'll plug in the values. What is sine pi by 10?
So root 5 plus 1 by 4. Minus 1 by 4.
Root 5 minus 1 by 4, right? Say root 5 minus 1 by 4 minus 3 pi by 10.
So 10 plus minus 2 root 5 by 4. Under root.
Sine 54. Sine 54 is nothing but Root 5 plus 1 by 4.
Yes, sir, sorry.
Isn't it? So what do we get it as?
Yes, sir.
Root 5 minus root 5 minus 1 minus 1 by 4. Root 5 cancels. Minus 2 by 4 minus half. Is it okay? Can you please make a note of this? Guys, if you have some doubts, ask.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
In the fourth quadrant, what is positive?
Cos. C for cos and its reciprocal secant. Cosine and secant are positive.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
So we are only worried about which ratios will be positive. So all trigonometric ratios. Okay. What we mean is, supposing I say sine 54. Then we'll say, 54. What is the angle? It is within 90. Within 90 means this is 0, this is 90. So within 90 means first quadrant. So this is, we say this is in first quadrant. Sine, is sine positive in the first quadrant? Hey, forget sine, yeah, everything is positive in first quadrant. All angles are positive. Why we will do it later? Because there is a unit circle. I've explained all this to my other class. Okay, so because of that, all trigonometric ratios positive. Here when you come, silver, all silver teacups, all silver teacups. Silver means sine and its reciprocal cosecant. Tan, only those are positive here. This is T for tan and cot. And cups, cosine and secant. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
This is first step is you should remember this. All silver teacups. Next is you should know sine 180 plus theta, sine 180 minus theta will always be sine theta. Okay. This ratio will give you sine theta as the answer, but the sign of this you have to determine. For the sign of this, you have to look. 180 plus theta means third quadrant. Sine in the third quadrant is negative. So you will say minus sine theta. Don't worry about that. I'll teach you later. Okay?
Sir,
Tell me.
so how did you write 13 pi by 10 as pi plus 3 pi by 10?
Okay. You take the LCM here. 10 into pi plus 3 pi.
I got it, sir.
Okay, so sine of this. Okay, how do you know to write? Means you divide this just in the mind. 13 pi by 10 means you keep pi aside. 10 ones are 10 and 3 by 10. So this is 1 3 by 10. That means 1 plus 3 by 10. 1 plus 3 by 10 into pi. That means pi plus 3 pi by 10. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in your mind, you just convert this into a improper mixed fraction in your mind. Don't do it like this in your mind. Then you know it is going to be 1 plus 3 by 10 pi. Okay? All questions are welcome. Don't worry. Next is prove that. Now I'll work with who's there? Nihar. Nihar,
Yes, sir.
cos square 48 minus sine square 12 equal to root 5 plus 1 by 8. We need to prove that.
Okay. Uh, so we know that. Um, so I'm not really sure how to start.
Neither am I, don't worry.
I'm just trying to think which like identity
To
to
use,
apply. Yeah.
See, one thing I'm thinking is, if this is cos square 48, sine square 48, right?
Yes, sir.
Then we have that cos square A minus sine square A. Right, for that we have
Yeah.
cos 2 theta, cos 2A formula. Right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
And this 48, no, is not any of the things which we know, like
Yeah, yes, sir.
for us to plug in the values directly.
Yeah,
We
like,
have 18,
yeah.
36, 54, 72. Okay. So this, we can't do any magic and we cannot write it. Okay. So what to do? What we can do here, if you ask me, is this cos square, no, we'll write it in terms of cos 2 theta. Okay. Look here. We have
Okay.
this formula cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta minus 1, correct?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
So if I get it this side, this will be 1 plus cos
Right.
2 theta
Yeah.
equal to 2 cos square theta.
Yeah.
Correct, no?
So,
Then I will get this as 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2 is equal to cos square theta. Do you agree?
yes, sir.
So when I have cos square theta, I can always write it as 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. Okay? And
Yeah.
for this, I know this formula. Okay? So friends, this is not a big mystery. Okay? What we are doing is, wherever this 2 theta comes now, we are writing it off like this. Cos of theta plus theta. Okay? And in the behind, we have one formula in our minds. Cos of A plus B is cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. This formula is there for us. Okay, so when you say 2 theta, it is theta plus theta. So we are using of that formula. Cos theta is cos square theta minus sine square theta. So this is what cos 2 theta is. And then what we are doing is, we are keeping cos square theta as it is. Sine square theta we are changing it off as 1 minus cos square theta again. So cos square theta plus cos square theta is 2 cos square theta minus 1. So like that, we have in the past few classes derived all the formulae, and those are the ones which you are using. So these I will tell you separately. One class, one video, something I'll give, so you will come up to speed. For now, just follow from here. Okay? Okay. So that being the case, what will cos square 48 become, Nihar?
It'll be 1 plus cos 2 into 24.
Day. See, if theta is here, you have 2 theta here.
Oh, 96.
Yeah, so 2 into 48, that is 96 divided by 2.
2.
All right. And this one, what will you do?
Sine, wait. 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sine square theta. So sine square theta will be
Yeah.
1 minus cos 2 theta by 2.
So what you're saying is another form of cos 2 theta is 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So that means 2 sine square theta is 1, I'm getting it this side, 1 minus cos 2 theta, correct?
Yes, sir.
Or sine square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Okay, da, I agree with you. Okay, so write it out for me. 1 minus
1 minus cos 24 by 2.
all right. So whatever this square is, we have avoided that square, converted it into simple cos. Let's open the bracket. This is, if I take the LCM, right, 2 and 2 is comfortably there for us.
Yes, sir.
1 plus cos 96 minus 1 plus cos 24. Correct, Ada?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So this becomes cos 96 plus cos 24 divided by 2. Okay, so till here, please make a note. Hannah, are we okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So Neha, continued on. What shall I do from here? Cos 96 plus cos 24 by 2. I'll just make a note of this.
Yes, sir.
Cos 96 plus cos 24 by 2. Now what shall we do?
We can use cos A plus cos B.
Okay, so now that's why this formula are there. I have
Yeah.
cos A plus cos B. If I use that, I get A plus B by 2. Correct? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's use them and see what we're getting.
So it'll be 2 cos 120 by 2.
Okay, which is nothing but 60.
60.
Okay.
Then cos,
Into cos A minus B by 2.
yeah, cos A minus B by 2, that's 72 by 2. That's 36.
Okay. And
Yeah.
this we have divided by 2 here. This 2 and this 2 get cancels. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And now cos 60 we know. Cos 60 is a standard value, right?
Yes, sir.
What
1
is
by
it?
2.
Huh?
1 by 2.
Very good. And what about cos 36?
Root, yeah, root 5 plus 1 by 4.
Okay. So it's going to be root 5 plus 1 by 4. That means this is root 5 plus 1 by 8. Correct, huh?
Yes, sir. So 1 second, I'll make a note.
Huh. Guys, are we good with this?
Yes,
Any
sir.
questions, any steps? See, for a couple of classes, I will go slow. Okay. Don't worry about that. Ask me if you have some doubts with respect to what I did. If it relates to something which I've covered in the past, I will tell you separately. But if it is something which you didn't understand now, I'll clarify to you.
Done, sir.
All right. Guys, shall we move ahead?
Yes, sir.
So when I say shall we move ahead, if anyone is still making a note, no, those guys should say, please hold on. Okay. All right.
So your voice is breaking.
My wife is breaking up. I wish it happens, yeah, that she doesn't break, she breaks me. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I just cracked
Yes,
the
sir.
joke. No one even laughed.
So it'd be weird to unmute and laugh like just randomly.
Yeah.
No, if you laugh, I'll tell Sunita. Then she'll come behind you guys.
I know.
Hmm. She knows most of you. Okay, so Neha, come.
Yes.
Sine square 72 minus sine square 60. This is equal to root 5 minus 1 by 8.
Shut up, it's unmuted. Okay.
Okay, nice to know that you have got your hearing back, Riba Manoj.
Yes, sir. Get out.
You have your lot of cousins beside you. Huh?
No, sir, my siblings, he's not leaving the room.
He's so young, is it?
Sir, he's in 5th standard. He just acts like that.
Oh, is it?
No, I don't. Shut up, Nick. Yes, sir. Sine square sine square 72 minus sine square 60 will be sine 2 cos a plus b by 2 and sine a plus b by 2.
Now, this is a trick question. Okay. See, sine 72, we already have a value, right?
Yes, sir.
So, sine 60 also we know. For this, there is no need for us to over-engineer stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
So, sine 72 we know is root 5 minus 1 by 4. Sorry, root of 10 plus 2 root 5 by 4. We just plug in the value there, okay?
Yes, sir.
Square root of 10 plus 2 root 5 by 4 whole square minus sine square 60. How much is sine square 60?
3 by 4.
Root 3 by 2 whole square. That means 3 by 4. So this is going to be 16, correct? Huh? Denominator doesn't have root, so 16. Numerator, this root and square, they kind of cancel. This is 16, this is 4 fours, 12. 2 root 5 minus 2. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anna, did you understand this, ma?
Yes, sir.
Kushila.
Yes, sir. I got this.
Kushi is fine. There's one more girl. Harshita, not Harshita. Rakshita. Rakshita, right?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Okay. Hana, Kushi, Rakshita. Then Karthik, not Karthik, Krutik. Krutik, did you find your voice, my dear? No. Vesu?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand this, Vesu?
Yes, sir.
All right. See, any doubts, any question, please ask. I'm doing it very slowly. Huh? Because new topic, new values, and we don't know what to manipulate. So little slow we'll go. And when we get comfortable, we'll pick up the pace. We'll not even put pen on paper. Right? So let's come to this one. Cos 6, cos 42, cos 66, cos 78. So when we write this, it means into. Means the product of all these is telling prove that it is equal to 1 by 16. Right? So I want to work with Vaishnavi on this. All right. So Vaishnavi.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you look at this, right, cos 6, 42, 66, 78, are any of these standard values?
No, sir.
Not standard values. Okay, bad news. Neha got it, she stuck it good. She got an easy one, right? What can we do now? No standard values are there. What shall we do?
You could take like cos A minus B, cos A plus B formulas.
No. That we cannot use here.
Okay.
Because this is like you want to take these two as product and try, yeah? Cos, that way.
No, like cos 6 can be as cos 36 minus 30. Yeah.
Way. Yeah, that way we can try. Okay. So because you have 66 here. 66 here is like 66 here is 60 plus 6 you can think of. And
so again, cos 78 is 72 plus 6.
Hold on. I'm just thinking, why can't we use this cos formula, product sum formula? We'll pick up the guys who make sense. For example, if I take 6 and 66, right? I'm asking us to do this. See, we have cos, right?
Yes, sir.
This cos, we'll write it as cos plus cos, right? Okay, so which ones to take together? If I take this and this together, right, then I will get what is, if I have cos A into cos B, 2 cos A into cos B, what will be the sum, tell me?
72 and 60. I think so.
So if it is cos, then I'll get cos A plus B by 2 plus cos A minus B by 2, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so cos A plus B by 2 plus cos A minus B by 2. What is A plus B by 2? 66 plus 6 by 2, 72 by 2, 36, right?
Yeah.
And A minus B by 2 will be 66 minus 6, which is 60. 60 by 2 is 30. You're able to understand?
Yes, sir.
So by taking these two guys, I mean, first we will examine them. We'll not, we'll do the sums. No, you take 6 and 42. When you examine 6 and 42 and you try to fit it. So the new joiners, please note, whenever you have a product, you can write it as sum because this is our backbone. If I have a cos product, 2 cos, the whole thing is A, right? Or think the whole thing is X. 2 cos X cos Y. Guys, are you paying attention? So if you have a 2 cos X cos Y, okay, this can be written as cos of something plus cos of something. This is a formula. That is cos of something plus cos of something. So if you see here, it is a product. The product has been converted into a sum. All right. So what is this? You will put here, you will say x plus y by 2. And here you will say x minus y by 2. That's the trick. So you remember this formula, you have a product, you can convert it into sum. You have a sum, you can convert it into product. Okay. So we are using this formula here. We have carefully seen that we have used this formula. Okay. And while using this formula, you want to check which of the two, if I take, it makes sense. If I take 6 and 42, for example, Hannah, work with me. Had I taken 2 cos 6 cos 42, what would I have got, Hannah?
So it would be cos 48 by 2, which is cos 24, plus cos 36 by 2, which would be cos 18.
Even that would have worked, frankly, right?
Yes, sir.
No, but this is cos 24. I don't have a cos 24 with me. Right. I have 18, 72. I have multiples of 18. So 24 would have been a bummer. Okay. So then I would have checked 6 and 66. With experience, you will know 66 plus 6 divided by 2, 72 by 2, 36. Patak karke you pick it up. 66 minus 6 is 60. 60 by 2 is 30. So a quick inspection will give you that you have to choose these two guys together. Is it okay? So
yes, sir.
With that logic, continue, Vaishu. I will just rearrange this, guys. So Vaishu, what should I do? I have to have a 2, no? So I'll multiply
Yeah, so
by
you
2 and
multiply
I'll
by 2 and divide by 2.
Okay. And then I'm taking this and I'm writing this as half of cos of whatever you said.
Cos 30 plus 36.
36
Cos
plus
36.
cos 30. Of course, we have this side by side, right? So next is cos 42, cos 78. Once again, you supply a 2 and you divide by 2. So that means it becomes 1 by 4 totally. And what will this be?
So you'd have that'd be a 120. So when you divide, you get 60.
Right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So now we can jump because 36 we know, 30 we know, 60 we know, and 18 also we know. Okay. So go ahead and plug the values and tell me what you get.
Yeah, so it's going to be cos 36 is equal to root 5 plus 1 by 4.
All right.
Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. And cos 60 is half. And cos 18 is root of 10 plus 2 root 5 divided by 4.
All the values are right now. I don't need to cross check. All right. Okay. Now it's a question of simplifying this, guys. Okay. It will be root 5 plus 1
into 2. That'll be 2 root 5 plus 2.
plus
And
2 root 3, right?
yeah, plus 2 root 3. 4 root 3.
See, this into 2, no?
Okay, fine. I took the LCM of the whole
5
thing and
plus 1
finished
plus
multiplying
2
by 2.
root 3. And here it will be 2 plus
4, sorry, 2 plus root 10 plus 2 root 5. And when you multiply that,
this is going to be very tricky, no?
yeah.
How do you work this out? Are you sure we have taken the right values?
So
No,
as per my book,
it's not.
right.
Huh?
So it's supposed to be cos 72 and cos 60, right? In the starting, 1 by 4 into. So where you've written cos 36 plus cos 30, shouldn't it be cos 72 and cos 60?
Because you'll not divide by 2 now, right?
No, like, because it doesn't become 6 and 66.
I didn't understand.
So it's like cos 36 plus cos 30 does not become 2 cos 6 cos 66.
I think the formula is wrong. We should use.
So this should be 72 and 60 itself.
Yeah, sir.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So when you have
72
a product,
plus 60.
yeah, when you have a product, you write it as it is, right?
Yes, because 72 plus 60 by 2 gives 66.
Hold on, guys. So the mistake is this, I'll tell you. Kashi, what's your name? Keshav. What
Sir.
are you sitting and watching the fun, huh?
So I was solving it and then I got a value wrong. So I had to cut everything because I was done till the end. So I didn't watch.
2 cos A cos B. First tell me what is the formula for this.
So cos A plus cos B.
Huh?
Oh, 2 cos A cos B is, wait, so it should be cos A plus B by 2. Right? Okay, so cos A plus B, it's cos A plus B and plus cos A minus B.
That's all, no?
Yes, sir.
So we should not do it divided by 2 here because cos
It's just
A,
going to be A plus B and A minus B, yeah.
yeah, cos A plus B is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. And cos A minus B is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So when you add them together, cos of A plus B plus cos A minus B is, this and this will get cancelled, 2 cos A cos B. This is what we have, 2 cos A cos B. So we should simply say A plus B plus cos A minus B. So when you write product into sum, this is very important that we remember, because unless you keep doing sums, you will not remember this. When you convert product into sum, you should not divide it by 2. But when you do sum to product, right? That time, see, supposing I had cos A plus cos B. We are having a sum, we have to convert it into a product. That time you will do 2 cos A plus B by 2 into cos A minus B by 2. So when sum is converted into a product, the by 2s will come into picture. When product is converted into a sum, it does not. Okay, so that means we will redo this again. Vaishnavi, please tell me the numerical completely.
Yes, sir. So it's cos 6 into cos 42 into cos 66 into cos 78.
So cos 6, cos 66 we are pairing together.
And 42 and 78.
Cos 42 and cos 78. Okay.
It's equal to 1 by 6.
1 by 60. Okay. So we supply 2 here, cos 6, cos 66. And we supply a 2 here, cos 42, cos 78. Because we have multiplied, we are getting 1 by 4. Okay. This is 1 by 4 into cos of A plus B, cos of 66 plus 6, plus cos of A minus B. 60 minus 6. Very good. Into cos of 42 plus 78. How much is this done? 120.
And 36.
Plus cos of A minus B. How much is this? 8.
36.
6. 36. All right. Now let's plug in the values. 1 by 4 cos 72.
That's going to be root 5 minus 1 divided by 4.
Okay. Where?
Cos 72, right?
Cos 72. Root 5 plus 1 by 4. Good. It's going to be root 5 minus 1 by 4 plus. This is cos 60.
66. You wrote 60. 66.
66 minus 6 is cos 60.
Yeah.
Half.
So that would be half into cos 120, which is minus half.
Cos 120 is cos of 90 plus 30. 90 plus 30 is second quadrant. Second quadrant cos is negative. Cos 90 plus 30 is sine 30 minus sine 30. Sine 30 is minus half. Okay.
Plus cos 36, and cos 36 is this one. Wait. Root 5 plus 1 divided by 4.
Now it makes sense. Okay. So 1 by 4 into, if you see this, this is root 5 minus 1 by 4 plus half multiplied by root 5 plus 1. Okay. Plus 1 by 4 minus half. I thought I'll do A plus B to A minus B, but very carefully I saw that the signs are different, right? So we will just multiply it, okay?
Sorry, if you take LCM and add,
So
you can
just
get
take
what A plus
LCM.
B.
Yes, we will do that. So then we will get plus 2. Okay, I will do it nicely. So this will be 1 by 4 into root 5 minus 1
minus 1 plus
2. Very good.
Divided by 4.
And this into
Minus 2 plus root 5 plus 1.
Minus 2 divided by 4. So this will be root 5 plus 1, and that will be root 5 minus 1. Nice. This is 1 by 4. Here we had 4 into 4, 60. This is now a square minus b square. So 5 minus 1 divided by 4 into 16. That means 1 by 60. Okay. So it doesn't matter if you are making mistakes. Through our mistakes, we will reinforce our learning. Okay. It doesn't matter. Okay. We have learned so many things. How to do the pairing, right? How not to divide it by 2 when we are converting product to sum. Good. No problem. Please let me know once you're done.
I'm done, sir.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
All right. No problem. Go ahead. I understood. Anna, Kushi,
Done, sir.
very nice. You guys are catching the bus running, okay? I'm very happy with you. Anyone still doing? Should I wait for you guys?
So give me a minute.
Okay.
Done.
Alrighty. Okay. Now we'll do one more. Whom shall I pick? Okay, who have not picked yet so far? Let me pick Hannah. Hannah, give this a shot. Sine
Yes, sir.
5 by 5 into sine 2 pi by 5 into sine 3 pi by 5 into sine 4 pi by 5. 5 by 16. Any ideas how we should do this, Hannah?
Sir, should we convert all the values that are in pi first to the angles?
Not required. See, if you look at the screen now, we already have sine pi by 5, right?
Yes, sir.
So sine pi by 5 we know is 36, and for 36 we have a value.
Yes, sir.
Does it make sense? That's why I have this for you. I have created this like a sheet for us to verify. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
that means we are good with this guy. Now, if you are good with this 2 pi by 5 also we will have, because we know all multiples of 18 we have. This is 18, 18 into 36 also we have, right? 3
Yes,
pi
sir.
by 5 also we have. 3 pi by 5 is nothing but 54, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is 72. This is 18 fours are 72.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That means all we need to do is just plug in the values and.
So 4 pi by 5 is sine 144.
Oh, is it?
Because pi by 5 is 36. You have
Pi
to do
by
the.
36.
You have to split it, yeah.
You have to
Oh,
do
I'm so
90
sorry.
plus.
I thought pi by 5 is 18. I'm so sorry. So pi by 5 is 36. So we have 36 ka value. We have 72 ka value. 2 pi by 5 is 72. So both these guys are good. Both these guys are not good. Hannah, are we okay?
Yes, sir.
So what we will do now is, as our friends are pointing out, this we have to convert it into the multiples of 18, right? So tell me how you can write 3 pi by 5 as.
3 pi by 10 is 54. So I'm not sure, sir.
All right. Help me, Keshav, how to write 3 pi by 5?
So that's sine 144.
Array, don't do that, yaar.
Okay, then it's pi plus. We have to do the 90, so it's pi by 2 plus. This is a pi by 2 plus 3 pi by 10.
Can you not say pi minus 2 pi by 5?
Yes, sir, we can do that.
Isn't it? Because
Yes,
we
sir.
know 2 pi by 5, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so always say pi plus pi minus is easy. Again, why pi by 2? Huh? Because this 3 pi by 5 is there, right?
Yes, sir.
So just play around with pi plus pi minus. Huh? So pi minus 2 pi by 5 is 5 pi minus 2 pi is 3 pi by 5. Is it okay? So I'll write this as sine pi by 5, sine 2 pi by 5 into sine, because we have an identity for 180 minus theta. Pi minus 2 pi by 5. What about 4 pi by 5, da?
So pi minus pi by 5.
Pi minus pi by 5. Rakshita, are you okay with this?
Yes, sir.
Pakka, no? See, 5 pi minus pi, 4 pi by 5.
Can we also write it as pi plus 3 pi by 5?
How will you get it? 5 plus 3 pi by 5 will be 8 pi by 5, no?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, sir. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now what we do, we plug in the values for those guys. Sine 180 minus theta.
So I think we can maybe do this without using values, sir. Like at least now.
Huh?
We can do this without using values because like we can get sine square 36 and sine square 72.
We'll see. So first, what is sine? I want to ask Hannah, what is sine 180 minus theta?
So is it minus sine theta?
See, sine 180 minus theta, no? 180 means sine remains sine. You get sine theta, okay?
Okay, sir.
No, not like that. Sine 180 minus theta is sine remains sine. You get sine theta. 180 minus theta means in the second quadrant, right? In second quadrant, sine is positive. So you'll say plus. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
So you will get sine what here? What should we put here inside?
So me?
Ah.
So I don't.
No, the theta, da. What is the theta you'll put inside?
2 pi by 5 is.
That's
Is
all.
it 72, sir?
That's all. 2 pi by 5. That's all. See, this is sine 180 minus theta, no, da.
Yes, sir.
So sine, I'm just writing this. See, this is sine pi minus 2 pi by 5. See, this is sine 180 minus theta. Okay. Sine 180 minus theta is sine theta. That means this is sine 2 pi by 5. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, what is sine pi minus pi by 5?
So sine 36. Oh, sir, sine pi by 5 it will be.
That's all. All right. All right. Now, Keshav was telling something, right? So my initial idea was I will put off all the values here, right? So Keshav, what are you telling?
So I was saying that we can get sine pi by 5 square into sine 2 pi by 5 square.
Okay, so we will write that out. So this is sine square pi by 5, no?
Yes,
Sine
sir.
pi by 5, sine pi by 5, sine square pi by 5 into sine square 2 pi by 5. I agreed. Now what shall we do?
So now we can put the values.
Now we will put the values. Okay. So sine pi by 5 is how much? I'll check. Sine pi by 5 is sine 18, right? No, sine 36. Sine 36 means square root of 10 minus 2 root 5 by 4. Okay. So I will get 10 minus 2 root 5 by 16, correct?
Yes, sir.
And sine square 2 pi by 5. 2 pi by 5 means 36 into 2 is 72. Okay. So sine 72 is square root of 10 plus 2 root 5 by 4. So the square root will get cancelled. 10 plus 2 root 5 by 16. 10 plus 2 root 5 by 16. Okay. Now 16 into 16 is 256. And this is a plus b into a minus b. So I get 100 minus 4 into 5. This is 80. 80 by 256. Okay. So what will go? 8 will go.
So I think 16 goes, right?
16. 16 5s are 80. 16 16s are 256.
Yes, sir. That's the
So
answer.
the answer. So if you see here, you're learning a lot of things, you four of you, right? You are slowly learning the identities, sine 180 minus theta, sine 180 plus theta, okay? This is going to be sine theta. Sine 180 plus theta is going to remain sine theta. Okay, but this is in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, sine is going to be negative. So minus sine theta. These two at least you should learn today. Sine 180 minus theta is plus sine theta. Sine 180 plus theta is minus sine theta. Learn these two identities, the newcomers. If it is sine 90 plus theta now guys, whenever you are having something like this, 90 plus will become cos, sine will become cos theta. Sine 90 minus, this all of you know. So 90 is there means it becomes cos theta. Then sine in the 90 plus theta means second quadrant. Sine in the second quadrant is positive, so say positive. Here sine 90 minus theta. Okay, so sine is in the first quadrant, all is positive in the first quadrant, right? So that's how we remember. Whenever it is 90 plus minus, sine becomes cos, and 180, the trigonometric ratio remains as is. Okay, we have to just plonk the sine in front. That's the something which the new joiners have learned today. All right, can I go ahead, guys?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Now, along with finding out the solving these kind of problems, we can also use the formula which we know, 1 plus cos 2 theta and all that stuff, to find certain ratios like this. For example, sine 22 degrees 30 minutes, right? So how can we solve this sum? See, 22, 30, immediately what can we get in our minds? Is there any...
Is it sine 45 by 2?
Very good. So this is like sine 45 by 2. So which identity will involve this half of this?
Sir, can we use sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta?
Okay, that means you should know what is cos 22 30, no?
Oh, right.
So this is half of the angle, right?
Sir, what about the other one, the cos 2 theta formula?
Okay, so what is cos 2 theta? You say, Bhaiya, if I have cos 2 theta, it is
1 minus 2 sine square theta.
2 sine square theta by 2. 1 minus 2 sine square theta, right?
Yes, sir.
So here I have 45 by 2, right? That means this is going to be 45, correct?
Yes, sir.
The double of this is 45. I know the value of this. If I know the value of this, yes, I can find the value of 22.5, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I like your idea. We will use that formula. Cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square theta. Okay, therefore 2 sine square theta is going to be 1 minus cos 2 theta. Okay, or sine square theta is going to be 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Okay, so I will write this as 1 minus cos. I am theta. I want twice of this, 45 divided by 2. 1 minus cos 45. No prizes for guessing. Okay. And one more thing is, this is sine square. I want only sine. That means root. Are we good, guys?
Yes, sir.
That means it is going to be root of root 2 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So wherever you have half of these guys, immediately you can use the formula and you can find it. All right.
So can we do the same for like 20 using 60
Yeah,
by 3 theta?
we'll try that.
You want, sir?
Don't want, hey.
Sir, if you want.
No, someone said don't want, no?
No, sir, I said if you want.
Oh, if you want, we'll
Yes,
just
sir.
check it out. Okay. So supposing I had sine 20, no? This is what you're telling, right?
Yes, sir.
The problem with this is sine 20 means, you know, sine 3 theta, right? Sine 60, you know. What is sine 3 theta? Sine 3 theta is
3 sine.
3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta.
all right. Now, this you know is 60. Then you will have to work with a quadratic equation. Okay, let's do that. This is sine 20. Sine of thrice of that. How much it is going to be?
So sine 60.
Sine
Oh, sine 6.
root 3 by
Root
2.
3 by 2.
So you have root 3 by 2 is equal to 3 sine theta into 3 minus 4 sine square theta. Correct, huh? No, Macha, it's not going to be easy. You
Okay, sir,
understood?
we'll do it some other time.
No, not some other time.
Okay.
This, no. This is like a cubic equation. This inside it will not solve. If I take sine theta common, I will not get 1 minus sine square theta. This will not, this we cannot solve.
Ma,
Okay.
Okay, so
I can't understand. These are new identities. I got like I did two sums and I this sum because I kind of knew it. One more, everything else it's going.
all right. So we'll do one thing.
Huh? It's not serious. I don't know the identities. It's new identities only in trigonometry. What we learned last time is not there.
Hey, you're
New
talking to
identities.
someone, yeah, you're not putting yourself on mute. Who is that? Hey, who is that, yeah? Hannah? Hannah, was it you?
No, sir, not me.
Who was that? Someone was talking.
I think Kushi, sir.
Is she? Anyways. All right. Next is these are all easy ones. This we will just Zubani we will do. 2 sine 22.5 cos 22.5. Find the value of this. 8 cos cube 20 minus 6 cos 20 equal to 1. Prove that. These are all prove that's. Okay. This is easy, no? How do we do this, Neha?
So it will be 2 sine theta cos theta. So do we have to use one of the identities and then substitute the half?
Hey, you already know this. As you are saying, you are able to. There's no need to worry.
Sine 45.
Sine 22.5 cos 22.5 is 2 sine. You understood, right? Is sine 45. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
2 sine theta cos theta is sine 2 theta. Right? So theta is 22.5. 22.5 to 2 is sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Right? Similarly, how will you do this one? Tell me, Neha.
1 second. Yeah, so 8 cos cube 20.
This 2020 you don't know.
Yeah, so you can take it as can we take one? I'm getting confused.
That means you're not doing anything, Neha, sitting in Mysore.
No, sir.
Cos 3 theta, you don't know the formula. What is cos 3 theta? The minute cube comes, you know 3 theta is involved.
Yeah,
What is cos 3 theta? Tell me.
cos 60.
Hey, expansion for cos 3 theta, yaar. Yeah, you're flipping the pages.
Cos
3 sine theta.
No,
3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta.
Hey, I have cos 3 theta, yeah. What you're telling?
4 cos
cos 3
I thought
theta
you asked for sine.
4 cos
Sorry.
cube theta
minus 3 cos theta.
4
So
cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. So
we can take 2 common.
You take 2 common out. You have 4 cos cube 20 minus. I'm glad I'm doing this because I thought everyone knew this. 3 cos 20. Okay. So 4 cos cube 20 minus 3 cos 20 means it is in this form, right? So that means it is 2 into, what is this? Cos 3 theta. Cos of 3 into 20. That means it is 2 cos 60. What is cos 60?
1 by
2 into half is nothing but 1. Hence proved. Neha,
Yeah.
not good there. Guys, did you get it? Other new joiners?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Neha, once again with you. How do you propose we do sine square 72 minus cos square 30?
So it will be sine square 72 minus.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer, leave it. Because 72 we have a proper value, 30 we know, we can directly substitute it. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
So we'll do one thing, we will take this guy. Sine square 24 minus sine square 6.
Sine square 24 minus sine square 6.
How shall we do this?
1 minute, let me think. So
This also is easy only.
will it
Sine square A minus sine square B, yeah.
I thought you okay. Oh god.
Do that. Sine square A minus sine square B is what?
It is 2.
Not like that. Sine A plus B into sine A minus B, no?
Oh yeah.
So it will be sine A plus sine B, sorry. It will be sine A plus sine B into sine A minus sine B. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So why should we write it like this?
So that we can use the identity.
We will get sine 24 plus sine 6 into sine 24 minus sine 6. Correct? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Then this will be sine plus sine, sine minus sine. Correct?
Yeah.
So what will be sine plus sine?
2 cos A 2 sine A plus B by 2 and cos into cos A minus B by 2.
So here we are coming from sum to product, no? Sum to product, do we divide it by 2 or not?
Yes, sir.
It will be.
So that means it will not help me, no? 24.
You get a 15.
Huh?
You get 15.
15. That's not useful for me.
Yeah.
So in the before problem, we derived that sine square A minus sine square B is sine A plus B into sine A minus B.
Before problem, huh?
Yeah, and that the product of the cos is 1.
What are you talking? I'm not understanding.
I have, if we get sine 15 and, we get 15 and 9, right? If we take 2 theta, we get 30 and 18. We know the values. Can we do something like that? Because it came 2 sine 15 cos 9. We can take it as sine 2 theta, right? We can do something with it. Can't take it as well.
We'll try then. Okay. So let's go ahead because I thought we can do sine A plus B. I thought we'll get a good value. We'll continue. Otherwise, we can convert this into cos anyways.
Yes, sir.
Because sine squared 72. Hey, you
So
know.
we are doing the 24 question, right?
24th. Huh?
No, like sine square 24 is the question we're doing, right?
Correct. This one.
Yes, sir. So I did the same thing, sine A plus B, sine A minus B. And it came 15 and 9. So maybe we can manipulate it to get 2 theta, 30 and 18.
So we'll see. Sine 15 and sine plus sine is what?
So 2 sine cos.
Sine cos. Okay. Cos 9, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what about this one? Sine
So
minus
Cos
3?
Cos 15 sine 9.
2. That's all.
Yeah.
That means this is 2, but 9 is 18, no?
So we know 18, right?
We know 18. Very good. So we can say this is 2 sine 15 cos 15 into cos 9 sine 9. 2 cos 9 sine 9. Very good. That means this is sine 2 theta, sine 30 and this is sine 80. Sine 30 we know, right? Sine 30 we know as half.
Root 3 by, half.
Half. And sine 18 we know the value.
Root 5 minus 1 by 4.
Root 5 minus 1 by 4. Good job. So we are supposed to prove that this is sine square 24 minus sine square 6 is root 5 minus 1 by 8. Correct. This is exercise 2D, 19th sum. I am picking up from the exercises little tougher ones. Please make a note of this.
Excuse me, sir.
Tell me, ma.
I'm really sorry. I didn't understand this.
Hey, why are you apologizing? It is your duty to ask. It is my duty to help. Which one did you understand? This till here it is okay? Is it okay till here?
Did anyone hear the rest of that sentence?
No.
Is it okay till here? Can you hear me, guys? Hey, Adit, can you hear me? My internet went weak. Sorry. So, who was it who asked the question? Kushi.
Sir, Rakshita.
Rakshita, did you understand till here, ma?
Yeah.
A plus B, A minus B, this part is okay, no?
Yes, sir.
All right. Then what we are doing now, this thing, we are writing this formula, sine A plus sine B is there. Okay. I'll just take a new sheet. Sine, what is it? 24 plus sine 6, sine 24. Okay, so we have this formula. If you have sine A plus sine B, I can convert this into a product. Okay, what am I doing for this? I'm looking at this one. Sine A plus sine B is 2 sine A plus B by 2 cos A minus B by 2. Are we good with this?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm saying this is 2 sine A plus B by 2 cos A minus B by 2. So I'm using this formula to write this as 2 sine 24 plus 6, 30 by 2, 15 cos A minus B by 2. 24 minus 6, 18, 18 by 2, 9. Okay. So as I was doing this, I felt worried. Here 15 and 9, we don't know what to do. Okay. So what my other friends have done is they have parallelly checked for this one, 24 minus sine 6. So they have taken sine 24 minus sine 6. Okay. That is, they have used the formula sine A minus sine B. In this case, it is sine A minus sine B is 2 cos A plus B by 2 into sine A minus B by 2. Okay. So it is going to be 2 cos A plus B by 2 into sine A minus B by 2. So if you apply this for this, what will we get? Tell me, Kushi or Rakshita.
2 cos 15 and sine 18.
Sine?
Sorry, sine 9.
So we have this into this one, right? That's what we had, right?
Yes, sir.
We have to multiply these two. So now what we have is we have this guy and side by side. Wait, I'll do one thing. Side by side, we have 2 cos 15 sine 9. This is what we have with us. But we know one identity, 2 sine theta cos theta. See here, angle should match theta theta. So I can write this as 2 sine 15 cos 15. I'm rearranging them. And this 2 I'm keeping here, 2 sine 9 cos 9. Then what happens is this is in the form of sine 2 theta because there is a formula that we should all know. Sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay, so because this is theta theta, that means this is sine 30, right? Sine 9 cos 9, this is sine 18. Okay, sine 18 we know the value, sine 30 we know the value, we simply put it there. Are we good now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so one more doubt. I don't think like we can add sine 24 plus sine 6 directly, right?
No, you can't.
We can't
No,
do it.
angles are not additive.
Okay.
Just like vectors, no? You can't, you can add the values of them. Supposing you know sine 30 plus sine 60, right? Sine 30, you know the value. What is it?
Yes, sir. Half.
Plus root 3 by 2. This you can add. But this is not sine 90.
Okay.
Sine of 30 plus 60 is sine 90. Okay, sine 30 is a ratio. Sine 60 is a ratio. Like this is like A by B plus this is like something C by D. They are different ratios.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Guys, any other doubts in this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Ayo, whys are all full down, huh?
No, sir.
Want to take a small break and come?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a 5-minute break. We'll join back at 6:45. Stretch your legs. Don't sit here. Go out, have some fresh air and come.